Alright guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Really? Another tier list video? I mean, you've already ranked all the perks and all the gobblegums. Now we're also gonna rank all the power-ups? Yes, we are. But the only reason for this is because I've been sick this week. And I have made the promise that 2 uploads will come out a week, at least 2 uploads. So this is going to be the second one for this week. So that's literally the only reason, because this is quite an easy video to make. And apparently there's 2 death machine drops right here. I can already see there's one here and one here. So I'm not going to be counting this one. This is going to go completely out. Either way, let's start off with the Carpenter, and yeah, this is going straight in F tier, guys. This is such a bad power-up. It significantly slows the game down as well. Like, let's talk about that first. Like, no one has ever grabbed a Carpenter unless you, like, really do need 200 points to, like, buy a door or hit the box or pack a punch or anything. Like, Carpenter is just such a bad power-up that I understand why. No, you know what? I don't even understand why it's in the game. It's so useless. On BO4, it is slightly more useful because it actually also does repair your shield, but I'm still gonna put it in F tier. Double points. Now, double points is one of the most liked power-ups. I'm gonna put it in B tier actually, and I will explain myself. Because double points is useless if you are like round 30 plus. Because when you are on, let's say, round 30, you already have everything you need. You already have, let's say, all the weapons you need. You've already got them pack-a-punched maybe 5 times. And you've still got like 15k to spend. So, like, there comes a certain point in the game where you don't really need double points. Of course, if we're just talking about the start of the game, like round 1 to like 15, double points would definitely be S tier. But you know what? When you're like going beyond round 20, round 25, double points is just not that useful anymore. Next up, we got Zombie Cash, which is kind of like double points, but I would just put it down in C tier because double points is way more useful. You can get a lot more points out of a double points than you can from like a Zombie Cash. Plus, the Zombie Cash actually has a chance of taking points away from you. So it's kind of like C tier because it could either be F tier because it literally takes points away from you, or you could get like 2.5k. So I'm gonna put it in C tier because double points is better. Now, a good thing is if you have double points and Zombie Cash, because then you can get up to like 5k just from picking this one up, or you could lose double the amount of money if you actually end up losing money. Next up, we got Fire Sale, and for me this is an S tier drop. Like, the mystery box, 10 points, that's all. 10 points for the mystery box. Any mystery box location, the box drops down and the mystery box is 10 points. However, the only way that you actually unlock the Fire Sale is if the box has already moved location once. So you cannot get a Fire Sale if you haven't spun the box or anything. The only way to get it is to have spun the box and then the box have moved location. I mean, that doesn't really make it difficult to get a Fire Sale, but you just cannot get it like all the time. So let's say you are doing a first room challenge like Kino the Totem, where there is actually a mystery box in the spawn room. You won't be able to get yourself a Fire Sale because the box hasn't moved location once. But for me, still an S tier, because like if you have a Fire Sale and the box is only 10 points, you get 5 spins, there's a high chance that you're gonna get the weapon that you want. Next up, we got Insta Kill, which for me is also an S tier because, of course, like, it lets you kill the zombies instantly. No strings attached, like you can throw down a grenade and kill a whole horde of zombies. Very, very effective on the high rounds, not so much on the lower rounds, but still a very, very good drop to get. Also saves a lot of time, really. I mean, like, one Insta Kill can actually kill like 70 zombies, and I'm not even joking, it can kill up to 70 zombies if you are really, really efficient. Max ammo as well. This is the best drop of all time and the most important one, also an S tier. The max ammo is useful at any point in the game, and it is just such a clutch drop to get. It obviously fills up all of your guns, and of course it's the best for those that aren't wall guns, so where you cannot buy ammo for the guns. If we didn't have max ammo, this game would be dead. Like, it would be useless. You would have to trade out your guns every other round, especially on high rounds. So max ammo, I'm gonna put it all the way in the front because, wait, I can't even. There we go. Max ammo is the best drop of all time, and there's no doubt about that. Perk Bottle, I'm gonna put this in A tier because on some games it's very, very useful, and on others not so much. Like, let's talk BO3. You basically have Perkaholic, Soda Fountains, Unquenchable, all this, all that. So a Perk Bottle drop is not really that useful on BO3, but on BO2 where you can only hold 4 perks, I would say that a Perk Bottle is very, very useful. I'm definitely going to put this in A tier. Next up we got the Nuke. Not a lot of people like the Nuke because it's very, very bad to get on early rounds, but on high rounds this can actually be pretty useful. It can kill a whole horde of 24 zombies just like that, so I'm going to put this in C tier. Next up we got the Bonfire Sale, which if you don't know what it does, it basically decreases the value of the Pack-a-Punch from 5k to 1k. Honestly, I'm gonna put this in D tier. It's not really that good of a drop. Like, honestly, I just don't see why people really rank this drop. Like 5k, 1k, just for Pack-a-Punch. I mean, look, I really have no explanation as to why I don't think this is a good drop. I just don't think it's that good. Like 1k is still, I think it drops down to 1k. But either way, 1k is still like a lot of points. I do get that 5 points is a lot more than 1k. But I just feel like the Bonfire Sale is just not that good. You know what? I could move it up. I can move it up in C tier actually. I really could. Next up, we got the Death Machine drop. I'm gonna put this in either B or A, because this is kind of like Insta Kill, and I always say this in my videos. I really hate getting Insta Kills and Death Machines at the same time, because the Death Machine is an Insta Kill in itself. I'm gonna put this in A tier because it is very, very good. Again, if you're playing high rounds and you get a Death Machine, that's so awesome, because you can kill like a whole horde of zombies, even more. You can still kill like 50 zombies in one go. You know what? I would actually argue that it is better than the Insta Kill, because with Insta Kill you spend ammo. You don't spend ammo with the Death Machine, so you could actually argue that it is better than the Insta Kill. I don't know which like kills more or has a higher chance of killing more zombies, but you could really argue that the Death Machine is better than the Insta Kill. Because let's say I have a gun, let's say I have the ICR, and I get an Insta Kill. I obviously use bullets from the ICR killing all the zombies. If I get a Death Machine, I don't use any bullets at all. I just use the Death Machine. So you could argue that it is better. However, I'm just gonna leave it here. Zombie Blood next up. We don't have this in BO3, but well, only on custom maps, but we do have other variants of it. We've got Idolize and In Plain Sight. Basically what it does is that the zombies, they just ignore you completely for like 30 seconds. And I'm gonna put this in A tier as well, since if you are, no, I'm gonna put it in B. If you are in a very sticky situation and you get one of these, that's perfect, because you just get out of that situation instantly. Alright, this is me post-recording. I just wanted to add that it's actually also very good for solving Easter eggs. Like, let's say you need to complete an Easter egg step. If you get a Zombie Blood, they will just ignore you, so you can focus on that step. So for that, it's also very good. Sadly for me, there's no power-up going in D, but this is also a Death Machine. So if this is the BO1 Death Machine, I'm gonna put this in D tier. So just to fill out the whole tier list, I'm gonna put this in D, because I think that this is the BO1, or this is the BO3, this is the BO1. But either way, for me, BO1 Death Machine, D tier, not that good. Terrible, like the way when he pulls the Death Machine up, terrible. The damage is not even infinite, so it is also terrible. I mean, this Death Machine up here is also not infinite, but it is almost infinite. Like on round 100, this is not that good. I mean, it's still good. Look, don't get me wrong, it still kills, but it's not an insta-kill. But either way, I think that all of these power-ups have been ranked fairly. If you guys agree or disagree, let me know down below in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the very next video.